Hi everyone, this is meowmurai. Let's continue our game of Nobody Wants to Die, running on PC.
After our little nightly talk, I knew I wasn't alone in all this. Sarah may have been only a voice in my earpiece, but it was a voice of integrity and reason, which was what I needed at times, and which could be switched off at other times, and unlike other such voices, without grabbing a bottle.
James, should I send you a sleeping bag? Get a move on. Turn on the camera. Stand back. The Fed secured the entrance.
Could you?
I'm on it.
You get excited when you do something illegal.
I'm in rehab, so don't tempt me.
It's gonna be hard to find anything after the feds were here.
The Feds weren't on Icarus.
They don't know what we know. Hopefully.
Ready.
Green Tower. I know we were just here. Now we're back here.
Everything ends where it begins.
You watch too many movies. So what are we looking for?
The red X.
Okay. Any ideas?
And here he scores a few points.
Points? For what?
This engine could push a car up past 120 miles per hour, running on gasoline, on the ground.
You know, it's hard enough to imagine driving on the ground and all, but 120? No, I call bullshit on that one.
It looks like a door. It must be opened remotely. Maybe I can find something with X-ray.
Let's keep it simple.
Going from corner to corner isn't simple.
I don't know. I'm looking.
Not required, huh?
We're talking.
Interesting painting. Is that a painting? Oh, okay. That's not a door I can use, apparently. Okay, again. Looks more like my visions than anything else. Did I get his old body? Oh, it just looks out over here. So you can see this place from down there. Plato, Socrates' defense. Remember, my friend, gadfly needs to bite. We're green. Okay, what am I missing here? Got to go through these doors.
Let's not give up.
We found the place marked on the map.
It's not what the map wants to tell me. Okay, so he's interested in art.
Doesn't seem to be too much he's not interested in.
Art in tribute to immortality. 25th October 2329 to the 31st of December 2329. Central Park becomes a museum full of works by the most eminent artists. Come and see for yourself. Gather family and friends. Starting October 25th. Totally free. Why is it worth it? Monumental exhibits referring to the culture and tradition of the old continent not only inspire reflection of the past, but also radiate unwavering optimism about the future. The main theme of the exhibition is humanity's triumph over the ills of the past, over fate, chance, death, and time. Let's celebrate this victory together. All works have been selected under the supervision of the New York College of Art Curators. Sole sponsor of the exhibition is Edward Green. Thank you on behalf of all citizens. Oh, this is it, huh? Okay, well, I can see why he liked it, huh?
You want to talk about what was on the artist's mind? Really? James.
I was curious. Just checking if you're paying attention. I wonder if he hung women like that under his tree, too.
Some enjoy that.
Green's signature. Did he paint this?
He's had some time to learn.
He never got remarried.
What happened to the first wife?
Refused Ecorite. Died a natural death.
But wasn't that illegal? She would have had a top-down warrant served, right?
Green only introduced that legislation after her death.
Hang on. Are you telling me Green couldn't handle it that his wife died, and he fucked up our whole fucking society because of it?
Far as I can tell, people's bullshit personal trauma is always what fucks up society.
Code not required.
Open sesame.
Doors that can't open? Doors that can't open. Portrait of himself and his other male friend. Wife. More male friends. More male friends than female friends. Let's put it down upside down. What's the matter? Guy's dead. Again, these are places you can see from downstairs. Not exactly hidden.
You know those rich bastards have a pool for yachts?
What?
Yeah. A fucking huge swimming pool, basically. They put boats in it and sail around.
But how... That's... Where do they get the water?
Fuck if I know. People like you and me are stuck drinking recycled piss, but they're all, hoist the mizzenmast, Jeffrey! Fuckers.
Yeah, it's interesting the things you learn just from casual conversation about the world. It's still hard to believe that these are real-time graphics. I mean, that Unreal 5 is really pumping out some, or enabling developers to pump out some really good stuff.
The fucking safe? Did they just clean it out?
Are you sure it's this safe?
You see something else?
Something else?
Nothing. Empty. Just like my account. Get out.
Can you check what they took?
You know, it's not like I didn't break the law this week, so I'll see.
Wait,
James,
it's not about the safe.
you just said the complete opposite.
I changed my mind.
They took everything out. What do you want us to do? X-ray it?
Great idea.
Why am I saying anything?
See? Cables lead somewhere.
Probably to the washing machine.
Over. There's some interference. Can you repeat?
Hello?
Yes?
Storm's coming. The electronics are freaking out.
Where do they lead?
What? What? To the electricity. Never mind.
Why such a large generator for such a small safe?
This isn't a generator.
This is a refrigerator?
It's a refrigerator.
What? No.
A projector?
Pneumatics! Opens something! Quit screwing around! We still don't know what this device is for. Just keep looking.
The wall is a meter from the safe.
This box could lift several tons.
Maybe it's pumping gel into the roots. Although, it doesn't look connected. What next?
We have a card. Bingo! First rich dude's secret wall safe in my career.
You should be a thief.
I'm building my resume.
Nice to see you develop.
Hey, fuck you. This is my idea. Don't push it. James, what is happening?
Sarah? Oh, fuck. So Green at a private dungeon. And perhaps it holds his stamp collection. Another victim. Just more questions. Brian Theodore Coven. What are you doing here? If it wasn't for his donations, orphanages in the city would disappear. Formal dress. A meeting? With the murderer? With Green? Let's check where you came from, Coven. What?
Capacity? More than one person? What?
Get your act together. Don't you already know who the murderer is?
James?
tried to, you know.
Are you there?
Sarah?
James, I thought you had joined the noble ranks of the dead.
How do you... Who... Where are you?
Why don't we start with where you are?
What is this place? What happened here?
Well, I have bad news. You're late for the party.
Yeah, okay.
See? You dressed inappropriately. It was a theme party.
So she was... over here. No, fuck it. I'd better start from the beginning. Glass, a lot of shrapnel. Where did it come from? I'll get back to that.
Cold-blooded murder.
We'll see.
Does it look like something else?
It looks like a piece of the puzzle. One that'll fit when it's time. Crushed by a chandelier. Fancy way to go.
Perfect for the up.
The governor. Sans pants. Prestigious guest list. Chris Everson. Even my idiot neighbor has a bumper sticker. Wonder what he thinks about him in the law now. Anna Turner. Used to be a sports writer. We had some interesting interviews when my team was winning. Then she got into politics and became editor of the whole paper. You had your last deadline. He was standing under it. I'll pick him up and find out who it is. Maybe I can lift the chandelier. Stairs must have damaged the wires. Okay. Why did he fall? And where's the killer? Chris Everson. He'd sell his own mother for votes.
There was a scandal that he used his mother's illness in the campaign.
Mind under your pants, my friend.
What did you do to deserve your mask? Maybe you actually wore it every day.
You don't have a shirt. He doesn't have pants. Geez, fine.
Adam Cadis. Why am I not surprised to see you? Debauchery is your specialty. What's with these masks? Some subtle differences, but not enough to tell who's who, or what.
Yeah, it's an anonymous party where you have your name on a little placard. Kind of defeats the purpose of the anonymity, huh?
Blagojevich, journalistic scum. Where are you keeping this company? I'm asking the questions this time. Sorry it's too late. Shot. Needs a closer look. no movie studio that doesn't kiss his ring. Maybe a little lower.
He influences more people than you think.
What is this? Everybody lies.
They learn to live a lie.
What happened here? Where's the damn killer? How did they die?
Losing your nerve.
Never mind. He was standing here before the chandelier fell on his head. Who brings a gun to a fancy party?
Fucking lack of culture.
8mm. Were you sitting here with a loaded gun?
Think twice before inviting a paranoia case.
The shootout started. You probably didn't consider that. You didn't shoot that fucking thing down on your own head.
Are you sure?
You shot the killer. Is that... How are you feeling?
Better every minute.
He aimed toward the piano. Weird. The trail ends here. Lots of glass under your feet and nothing around. The killer had plenty of time to cover all traces. Like you got hit by a truck.
Crushed chest, damaged internal organs.
Why so much glass?
Any complaints?
Fuck no. Glass, you, blood. Every piece brings me closer to you.
What if he hated himself and helped create a world where everyone hated each other?
As if he flew over the barrier? It's not everything. Gotta be more. Blagojevich. What do they have to pay him to take all the public's hate? So that was his spot. Government critic sitting with a propagandist. Yeah, burn it all down.
Mr.
Government
Blagojevich,
critic sitting with a propagandist.
together with the council, we have
Burn it
received your
all
request and
down.
would like to invite you to the club. A date and time will be delivered discreetly by courier. If you decide to come in a different shell, please bring an invitation with you. We look forward to seeing you.
Shoe print. Maybe he ran? Where was the killer? Shit. Not enough data. I still don't know what this asshole was doing. Did you run away? Why in this direction? Doesn't make sense. blood. A broken bottle? Did you chase the guy with it? I can respect that. Where were you sitting? Maybe the glass shards will show me. Bingo. So you were sitting here. You intact, even though bullets were flying everywhere. What made you do that? That's where you were hiding. Fucking wiring. You've had your chance. No need to run across the middle of it all.
Well, better to do something than nothing at all in a situation like that. Although, as you can see, this is no guarantee of success.
And he was done running. He fell limply. Maybe he died in flight. Something or someone stopped him. He shot at Blagojevich. Low. Maybe Blagojevich saw Cadis and liked both their odds better. Did you feel a cold sweat on your back?
It would take more than that.
Right. You were lucky with that chandelier shot anyway. Did you do this?
Someone's being paranoid here. It's just fucking wiring.
Which gets in the way of my work. Need more light.
Who's Sarah?
What?
You mumbled her name when you were lying on the ground.
Dunno. I was delirious.
Misery loves company, especially in the Force. Is she your liaison?
I'm off duty.
Right.
High voltage. Must be powering something big. Now, let's see what happens when we connect this contraption. Couldn't you just keep his skeletons in the regular closet like the rest of us? When you're left with no desires except to kill, then it's high time to die indeed. This reminds me of something. We borrowed one from Icarus. Less and less pleasant memories. I knew a guy who raised money for a movie over 2 shells. She didn't like it and started adding conditions. You can't show it like that. The kiss is too long. Costumes like this aren't appropriate for kids. Boy ended up hanging himself. But she censored articles about it and nobody found out. recording console. I wonder what it turns on. Zilch. Here? Rachel would be disappointed, but I'm not too surprised.
No, yes,
know
baby.
where the damn glass came from. I thought nothing could surprise me today. Are these the ones I saw in holograms? Let's start with the photos. Looks burnt. Someone was shooting at close range. Senator Patricia Terrence. Oh, this is rich. They've been trying to make her out to be a terrorist for decades because she wanted to change the world. Turns out that they're all on one payroll. It's time for pictures of your friend. Same weapon? Yeah, 9mm. And empty.
Champagne. The quality of our drink lies in the care. We focus on our family heritage and strive to provide the best experience and memories of this era. By choosing our liquor, you can be sure that you are in good hands and your evening will be unique.
You were shooting blindly at Cadus. Incognito, it's easier for them to open up to sensations. Pretty much everyone here knows each other. Is it an Icarite? No. It's impossible. It must be some kind of imitation.
Are you sure?
I don't know you. They slaughtered him and bled him for fun. How did it all start? Was she the one who murdered him? Let's start with who the hell that guy is.
You know that by solving this case, you're helping cover it up.
Aren't you tired of these games? What's your point?
I want to help you.
Sure, because you're such a noble guy, right?
On Icarus, you couldn't do the right thing. Let me show you whose side you picked.
How fucking kind of you. he was using a different body. The actor and the senator's husband. They've always been inseparable. He looks like a victim, but I wouldn't go all in on that.
There can be ecstasy in death.
It's, an expensive fetish. 9mm, same assailant. Looks like the victim bled out before he got shot. Maybe the killer lost his shit. Lots of moving targets. He had to be in a rush. He could have left additional bullet marks. That kind of trail could help me figure out where he was firing from. He went straight through. Another casualty of your sick shit.
Imitation made from eco marble.
I admire all forms of art, especially when it helps to establish a shooting position. Who are you?
Aspiring liaison. How am I doing? Am I as good as that Sarah of yours?
Wonder who painted it.
Want one for the living room?
I'm not sure it matches my couch. Suddenly a shooter appears and takes out our star. Looks like he almost bled out before you shot him.
Are you suggesting there was more than one killer?
Unlike the rest, this one was murdered voluntarily. However fucked up that sounds. Different blood types.
Presumably, the senator had a pleasurable time with Drake.
Before you got her. She was bleeding like hell. The senator used them as a shield. She gets hit and plays dead. Smart move. Was she trying to escape? Ritual toy. Sharp. Senator must have held it. Drake's blood. And maybe yours too.
Oh, don't worry. I'm fine.
She was always ready to fight. That's why people believed in her. Was she waiting for her moment?
Where am I supposed to be looking here? Got blood. She's injured. Like I said, what am I looking at? What am I supposed to be finding? Ah, oh, there we go. Unfortunately, the senator didn't have much of an ass. I wouldn't vote for her.
This is a different type. She surprised you?
Sorry, minimum requirements. Fat ass. Very picky who I vote for.
Ton of lead. Burned skin. They had to struggle, but he had the upper hand. A 9mm beats a piece of steel. She crawled away. Didn't you notice? Something else get your attention? She almost gets you.
I guess you're on her side.
I can tell you that if she got you, she'd have my vote. Broken ribs. You crushed her when you fell on her, and she still didn't give up.
You underestimate me.
At least I understand the low position you shot Blagojevich from. And remember, Kata's shot in this direction. Good to know that not everything goes your way.
It's going great. Trust me.
So you scurried away like a cockroach. A bullet from a revolver. Probably Cadis's. I wonder how that got here. They almost got you. You had to find a way. And you did. Real fancy. Lucky as fuck.
Don't underestimate me.
I wouldn't dare. How long have you been planning to kill that chandelier? Luck. Respect where it's due. Also a really good shot. You made it. But I'd like to see your face after that. Your real face. Covered in blood and drool, twisted in fear.
Think it was any different than yours when you came in here?
You're always watching me, aren't you? Monitoring? You watching me with cameras? The holograms. Somehow they were recorded. These holograms must be stored somewhere. There must be some tapes here. But where? The control panel could be connected to cameras. Let's check the wires. Let's see where you take me. Another. This must be a dead end.
Of course it'd be back here.
Okay, let's run deeper. Fuck. Not now. It's so close. Olympus comes with a pocket Hades, a frozen hell where people pay the price for the gods' eternal hangover. I recognize this body. It should belong to an actor with his throat slit. The youngest bodies possible. No certificates.
Gender male, body A, body class A+, age 21. Certificate number removed. Vessel features large muscle mass. Info none.
Right in this one? Age 21. Some unknown kid.
The former owner of the stabbed body.
They're all at the first subscription age. If they didn't pay it, they could lose their bodies. But Icarites... Why isn't anyone looking for them?
Orphanages. That's why Green and Coven funded them so generously. Only until they turned 21, of course.
Motherfuckers.
Gender female, body class B+, age 21. Certificate removed. Special features. Illegal tattoo. Info none. Anything over here? Just for funsies. See, my flashlight doesn't work. Of all the times not to work.
Does it look familiar?
Like documents from the CTC. But the certificate is missing.
Gender female, body class C, age 21. Remove certificate. Special features. Kinesthetic synesthesia. Info none.
was on the table at Green's. He was here.
EG.
Green was probably using the recordings for blackmail.
No matter how much evil was around, Green would still grab them by the balls.
Better focus on you. You have your 5 fucking minutes of fame.
I warn you that I may disappoint you.
Wait, what? This is Green. Senator. Attacking his back. He's the one killing them all. It doesn't make sense.
Makes perfect sense to me.
Did you force him to do it? How the fuck did you do that? What did you have on him?
That's your job. I don't want to get overly involved. I'm not your cheap little slum secretary, Sarah Kai.
What? How the fuck did you get her full name?
Did you think you're the only one I spend time with?
Sarah? You there? Fuck. I've restored the power. That should work. If you do anything to her, I'll find you and take you apart piece by piece.
Don't keep me waiting.
Fucking Icarite transmitter.
You want to try it out?
Fuck you. I'm not like them.
There's a lot of things I don't really understand how this Icarite works or what it is exactly. Because I really haven't been paying attention.
All those innocent souls.
Where are their Icarites?
You already know that. The actor was hung up on them.
Motherfuckers.
Gender male, body class E+, age 21, castrated.
I'm just wondering, since you saw what Green's guests were capable of, will you trap their souls in rotting bodies?
Fuck you.
Or will you let them return to Olympus like nothing happened?
What did you do to her? This much gel could blow up the Senate.
You can punish them.
I will find you.
Do you think anyone will find them here?
If I shut them in here,
Yes.
and the victims?
Maybe they want revenge.
What kind of sick game is this?
Or leave the door open. Your friends will find everything, and it'll blow over in a week.
I guess we have to close it? I don't know. I mean, everybody else is out here, though. All the important people are out here.
The silence in my earpiece was even more overwhelming than my own stupidity. When I was gallivanting in hell, the murderer emerged from there to get Sarah. How could I let myself be tricked like this?
Hello.
You idiot! Someone says that they're fucking with you. Remember that already.
Slum. Woody Island, Manhattan.
I knew more or less where she lived, not how she lived. I would say below poverty line. If not for the fact that I've crossed the poverty line 100 levels up. Somehow I have to find her. Not even a bar here. Focus, James. Question is, what are my taxes being spent on? Sarah needs electricity, and lots of it. These converters look new. Let's see. Cables for sure won't lead me to her. Maybe I'll stop complaining about my apartment. These cables come out of the converter. Sarah, where are you? Doesn't seem connected to the net. Damn it. Electric current powers up the antenna. Must be operational. Sarah needs to communicate somehow. I need to get a closer look. It has to be here. I hope I'm not too late. Sarah? The murderer wanted to pull me into a maze, get me drunk with fear. But I had nothing to lose, and had been drunk already for a week.
Oh, it's a short chapter. Go
What is
away.
this place?
You can't hide. Quit. Sarah? Is it going to be a nothing? An AI? Is it going to be my wife? That'd be a trip. Music. This is like some of the most top-notch production I've seen. And I think this is a debut title. I don't think this set of developers has ever done anything else. At least I didn't see anything in the history in Steam. Last chance. You're trapped.
You're trapped.
Funny. You're the one bleeding.
How'd you find
How
her?
did you find her?
Drop your weapon and I'll let you live.
What have you done to her?
What have you done to her? Talk!
Drop your weapon and get out. I'm counting to 3. 1.
Let's settle this one-on-one!
Oh, was I supposed to shoot? I wasn't totally sure.
James, can you hear me?
What the fuck?
Okay. Cool it now. It's me, Sarah. We're good. Just relax.
What's going on?
What in the actual fuck's going on?
I thought some junkie broke into my house. Sorry.
Uh-oh. Look at that look. That's not her, huh? Who is this, then?
I'm almost finished stitching you up.
Could you almost finish faster?
How'd you find me?
You know I'm a detective, right?
I didn't think anyone would bother trying to find me.
Ow, 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 ow.
Stay still. Why did you come here?
Thought you were in danger.
When we lost contact, I thought he got you.
So that's why you busted in here like a psycho on a hunch?
A little more than a hunch.
Meaning?
I have some questions, too. One, actually. You should be in your first shell. A comfortable and efficient one. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? And you're smoking, too. Someone's fallen into bad company.
His body must have been through half a century of addiction. It'll drop dead before I get used to it.
So are you going to tell me where you got it?
My family thinks I'm away. I got the best synthesizer, remote work equipment. I didn't have to explain myself to anyone. And then fucking James Karra had to waltz in here and ruin everything.
I'm good at that. So what have you gotten yourself into?
It's a long story and complicated.
Good thing I'm a professional at complicated stories. Talk.
I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I did something sketchy, but otherwise...
You can trust me.
All right. You can trust me.
okay? I rented my body on the black market.
What was your motive?
Sarah, what was your motive?
Motive? Seriously?
I'm not judging. I just...
What is this, an interrogation? No, fuck you.
Old museum.
What fucking emotions management issues?
Tips for James Karra. Tips for cooperation. Not to mention the wife. Don't argue. Distract him. He abuses alcohol. Problem of emotional management. Frozen Memories, research by an independent scientist and social activist B. Kilmers, provides that memory disorders increase in proportion to each year spent in the memory bank. CTC Director George Boyle declined to comment. Unofficial sources say authorities have initiated proceedings against Kilmers during censorship. Kilmers is publishing his research in our newspaper. Identity at risk. Professor R. Prophet and D. Sinburn argue that Icarite transplantation does not guarantee continuity of identity. The Icarite reveals a functional organization specific to the functioning of each individual in a new body, recreating it only to the extent that the new biological environment allows it. That is why synchronization is so difficult for some people. Dreaming Icarites memory bank scans by an activist group that wishes to remain anonymous show traces of frozen Icarite activity. Does this mean that even disembodied Icarites can feel or think? Can they dream? Interesting implications, huh?
Those mushrooms are funny.
Problem of morality. That's just her setup. These are all the crime scene photos.
Living museums. In response to the continuing needs of the populace, the government has taken steps to save our planet's natural heritage. Selected rural nature parks will become living museums. They will become a refuge for all endangered species of fauna and flora.
What an eyesore.
Did you say anything?
No, nothing. Lovely sculptures.
Secret of recycled art. 10 secrets of recycled art.
What are these figurines?
They're memories. I've read that after an Icarite transplant, especially an illegal one, some can be lost. That one's the most valuable. One night, when the acid rain was bad, Taylor and I hid upstairs, where you came in. Back then, it was just a 2 by 3 foot hole that ended in a wall of rubble. Instead of sitting in the cold with her teeth chattering like any normal person, Taylor started fiddling with the flashlight. And then something flashed in the pile of rubble, so we started digging. And We dug until we unearthed this Statue of Liberty figurine. It was beaten up, but looked valuable. And we fenced it right away. And we came back here hoping to find more.
Who's Taylor?
Who's Taylor?
The greatest treasure in this stuff. We found out there used to be a museum here. So we dug more. Day after day, till our hands were bloody. Kept digging for normal people. Portrait of misery. Desperation. But for Taylor, we were adventurers on a fucking treasure hunt. We glued, fixed, and sold everything we found. Would you believe we excavated this whole place like a pair of underage slum archaeologists?
How long did it take?
It's taken a while.
Almost 5 years, but it was our livelihood. We were dirt poor and surrounded by dirt, but we felt rich. At least until Taylor tricked me. 8 years ago, give or take a few days.
Somebody can hold a grudge.
Grudge or anything.
I remember exactly when she tricked me, because it was when I turned 21. Her subscription. And Taylor paid for it for me. She did it behind my fucking back.
That's bad.
After a month, her subscription expired. We were broke. There was no one to help her. She wound up in the bank. And the body went to auction. And that's why I have to get her out. No matter what it takes. You're the detective. Now you know my motive.
Oh, fuck. Damn it. Got any ambrosia anywhere? Anything higher octane?
I'll pour us something. Or you can also help yourself to ambrosia in the bedroom.
Oh, you said you'd pour me something. What if I don't want the ambrosia?
What are we drinking to?
Well, you're the expert. Sit down and make a toast.
Bottoms up.
The past.
Past. Now it slips through your fucking fingers like sand.
And to your optimism, your most charming trait.
What are you renting the body
What are you
for?
renting the body for?
Surrogate. For some rich broad. A good one, I hope.
Have you thought about what would happen to the baby? Huh? Where'd you get the body from?
Sarah. Alright. So you rented your body. Where did you get this one?
They said it was recycled. Give one to me.
No. A recycled body? After what I've seen, that's hard to swallow. They must have put someone on ice for you to get it.
No. Somebody bought a new body, and no one wanted this one.
If you say so.
Okay, let's say you're right.
It's definitely recycled. Why would they lie about that?
You need to see the big picture of what you've gotten yourself into.
James, I have nightmares. Every single fucking night. I see her in them.
Welcome to the club.
Every morning, I wake up from them and Taylor can't. And it haunts me. What if she's trapped there in an endless nightmare?
You feel nothing in the bank.
It's not sleep when you're in the bank. It's nothingness. You don't feel anything.
Like transferring in CTC? I remember what you said. You said you'd rather die than go to the bank.
But for different reasons, remember?
James, I have to save her! Fuck. You understand?
I see. You fight for her.
Good for bad. Especially in this fucked up world. But if something, someone matters to you, you fight. Screw the cost.
Well, thanks. I guess.
Do you know what I'd give to see Rachel again? Fucking anything.
Thanks for being straight with me.
Press your finger.
I can handle it.
Okay, why don't we stop it there? I see that it saved. This is meowmurai. You've been watching Nobody Wants to Die, running on PC. It's getting a lot more intriguing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.